Hey guys, Nicole here from Little Craft House. Today I'm going to show you how to make the most perfect stripes on your polymer clay. So these are the tools that we're going to be using today. I've got my extruder with a small hole disc. I've got my two contrasting coloured clay. I've got a navy and a white. These ones are both Primo. I've also got my little scalpel knife and I've got a acrylic roller. So I've conditioned my clay up and I'm going to get it all nice and soft, ready to go into the extruder. Just going to get it into a bit of a tube shape and that way it fits in nicely. Already got a white one that I've prepared here earlier, and I've also rolled out an extra piece of white clay, and that's going to be my base. This one's rolled quite thin, only a couple of millimeters, maybe 1 to 2 millimeters. Okay. Now the trick with your base piece is that once you've got it all rolled out, if you've got a side that has a slight imperfections in it, like this has got a bit of colour transfer, that side's better. So what I'm going to do is put the good side down and put any side with imperfections on the top, because we're going to cover that and you're not going to be able to see it. So I'll pop that down. So what we're going to do now is take our extruded pieces and just one at a time we're going to put them on the top of this base clay, keeping them nice and straight. And it's okay to have some overhang at the end. In fact, it's actually preferred because when we roll it out later, it will actually help to stop it from moving. So now I've got all my stripes all laid down. I'm just going to use a little bit of isopropyl alcohol just to clean up. There's a few marks on here I'll just take off. That will just clean up any of the colour transfer or little marks that are on this, especially being white. So what I'll do now is I'll just take it off my piece of paper and pop it onto the tile. And I'll just trim down the extra here because I didn't quite have enough. Not too close because I'll finish that off in a minute. And now we're going to roll it down just to flatten it down. I'm going to use, I've got a slab square here just to keep the consistent height of it or depth of the piece. You can use anything that's going to keep that consistent thickness, so pop sticks or rulers or anything like that also work really well. And then I'm going to use my acrylic roller to roll lengthways of the stripe, not sideways because that'll smudge each colour into each other, but just go long ways. So just very gently and very slowly just apply a small bit of pressure. And what I tend to find happens is at the ends, sometimes the stripes will fan out. So that's why I like to just leave those little bits overhanging, because if any of the pieces move, it's the pieces that aren't on that base slab. Okay, and there we go. Now I'm just going to very carefully peel that back up. I might just trim those edges actually. So I'll just trim the overhang, a few bits of overhang there. So just trim those down. And those scraps always make cute little extra bits in other slabs, so I save all of those bits. And there we go, the perfect stripe. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Hopefully you'd like to give this method of stripe making a go. And if you do, please share your creations with me on socials, tag me on those, because I'd love to see what you create. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!